Does a VPN slow down your internet connection? It's a valid question, and one that, if you aren't, you should be asking before buying a VPN. While they're great tools, they aren't perfect, and it's important you understand the downsides before taking the plunge. Yes, a VPN will, in all likelihood, slow down your internet. Today, in this video, I'm going to explain to you how and why it happens, how you can minimize the effect, and the few circumstances where the opposite might actually be true as well. For Top 10 VPN, I'm Callum. Let's get started. It may not be nice to hear, and a lot of people won't want to tell you it, but sadly, yes, a VPN will slow down your internet in almost every scenario. If you're sat at home on your phone or your computer, and you turn on your VPN, your internet speeds will take a hit. Why? Well, it all comes down to how VPNs work on the most basic level. Normally, your web traffic travels in a straight line from your device to a website and then back to your device. What a VPN does is reroute it via another location. Imagine you're on a car journey. If you're on your way from point A to point B and you want to make a stop off en route, well, it's probably going to make your journey take longer. The situation is basically the same when you use your VPN. Now, I bet I can guess what your next question is. How can you stop that? You can't. But you can make sure that the impact is as unnoticeable as possible. And there's a few ways to go about this. Step 1, make sure you're using a fast VPN. VPNs vary in quality, and each one will affect your speeds differently. If you're the sort of person who can't stand even the slightest drop in connection speeds, then make sure you get a fast VPN. Our testing has found that the very best VPNs will potentially affect your download speeds by less than 5%. With services like Hotspot Shield, IPVanish, and Hide Me, the chances are you won't even notice it's running. Not to keep bombarding you with bad news, but paid-for VPNs will almost always be faster than free ones too. If you want top performance, then it will cost you a small subscription fee. Step 2, connect to a server that's close by. Now this step is very important because even those VPNs that I've just named can take a pretty big toll on your connection speeds if you connect to a server that's far away. The closer the VPN server you choose is to you, then the less distance your traffic will have to travel. You might not always be able to connect to a server that's close to you, or you might not even want to, and that's fine. Just understand that your speeds will likely suffer. Servers can get congested too. If loads of people are all connected to the same one at once, using up all of that precious bandwidth, then you might experience slowdown. That's why we value VPNs with a lot of servers, particularly in popular locations like the US or the UK. A greater choice prevents congestion. Step 3, the final step is to choose a fast protocol. This is where it can all get a bit technical, but in short, the protocol is the method by which the VPN encrypts your traffic. Just how advanced or heavy that encryption is can have an impact on how fast your traffic travels. Most big-name VPNs will offer a protocol called WireGuard. It's the latest and most advanced mainstream method of VPN encryption, and our testing has found it to be the fastest too. Some VPNs may have protocols that they made themselves. ExpressVPN has Lightway, Nord has NordLynx, Hotspot Shield has Hydra. There's actually quite a few examples, and we test all of them too. So, if you're using a VPN, see something unfamiliar, and you're unsure what the best protocol to use is, then be sure to check out our review. But what about situations where a VPN can make your internet faster? Well, the truth is there's only really one situation where this might happen, and you probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Sometimes internet connections can be throttled. That's when your connection is deliberately slowed down by your ISP or whoever's in control of the network. Think places like your office, school, or the McDonald's that you're sat in the car park of, leeching off of the free Wi-Fi. If you're a victim of throttling, then a VPN can potentially bypass it, thus opening up your bandwidth and improving your speeds. Your VPN speeds are often beyond your control. However, by following those steps that we've just discussed, you can do everything in your power to keep the slowdown to a minimum. And, as is so often the case, the first and most important step is choosing the right VPN service. Don't make a purchase before reading through the reviews on our website, which is linked to just down below there. Like this video, and subscribe to the Top 10 VPN channel for more honest VPN advice, and I'll see you in the next one.